Mario?
Yeah, Paul.
Peace and blessings, everyone. It is Hump Day, May 29th. Thanks for listening to today's episode. It's going to be a long one, so stay tuned. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope life's treating you well. Hope everyone's weekend was good. And enjoy this music. And enjoy the episode. And thanks for tuning in. Peace. Now back to this Chic Luch and Styles P. This is freestyle. I'm going to run it back.
Mario?
Chic Luch is very underrated.
Yeah, Paul. Okay. I never care what I sold, you know what I sold, but it's different now. I'm trying to blow cause I'm getting old. I need major sales, tired of the major scales. Mom taking sales, feel I'm on my way to jail. I need bigger money, I need LA or Jigga money, so I can get a house on the river money. I need Leo or Jimmy money, tell the truth I go extra hard, never got none of Diddy money. I got grinding hard at New York City money, been through a lot of shit, so I call it shitty money. You a fan and I want you to cop, cause the label loan want me to drop. Rather see a nigga pump on the block. 950 and them, they sell more, but I spit a lot sicker than them. I guess I need me a drink.
Wait, hold up. I had to pause that for a second. I haven't heard this song in a while. You know what I'm saying? This is off the Chic Luch album. Still a Wolf. This song is freestyle number 4. Styles P and Chic. You just heard, I just caught that line. Styles was saying, you know, there's been a lot of stuff with P. Diddy and all that shit. Y'all know back in the day, like the Locks for one thing, they weren't trying to hear none of that. Y'all remember the Free the Locks campaign and all that back in the day when they were trying to get out their contract, out the bad boy contract? You can go online and look it up on YouTube. Jadakiss tells the story about how they were like in a meeting and stuff with Puff. And I guess things went south and they said Styles P threw a chair at Puff. Hurled a chair at his ass across the room. Yeah, they were trying to get it in, but my point is, there's a verse in here Styles just said about not fucking with Diddy's money. You know what I'm saying? He's basically saying he ain't get it. He didn't have no interest in putting his hands on that dirty money. He wanted to get his own. I'm gonna play this back. Check it out.
Mario?
Yeah, Paul. Okay. I never care what I sold, you know what I sold, but it's different now. I'm trying to blow cause I'm getting old. I need major sales, tired of the major scales. Mom taking sales, feel I'm on my way to jail. I need bigger money, I need LA or Jigga money, so I can get a house on the river money. I need Leo or Jimmy money, tell the truth I go extra hard, never got none of Diddy money. I got grinding hard at New York City money, been through a lot of shit, so I call it shitty money. You a fan and I want you to cop, cause the label loan want me to drop. Rather see a nigga pump on the block. 950 and them, they sell more, but I spit a lot sicker than them. I guess I need me a Dre or need me an M to make me a monster hit and give me suspense. But
yeah.
shit, I'ma grind like I know how. Came from the streets and did it for nothing. But niggas said flow styles come down like the rain, shine like the sun, blast like a gun. Anytime it's time to bring pain, I can't be touched like a porcupine. Ain't no cross of mine, unless you dead ready for corporate time. And I can say that I'm the nicest right now. Take out the top 5, I can make a crisis right now. Shit, you oughta call me the ghost, right? Dog, you just human, you ain't ready to ghost fight. I'll raid these niggas. Ain't a fucking king, I ace to spade these niggas. Blade these niggas. 12 gauge Mobsburg, big ass tech in the hand, fuck the gun when I spray these niggas.
Yeah, I spray these niggas. I bring the big guns out all day before I pay these niggas. She keep one in the head, cooping a lot, an ounce of weed, a bitch in the bed, and the hawk still might not close. I'm dry to blood, take a picture, but I might not pose. I don't see nothing funny, my dude. Sorry if I'm rude, but I think about eating your food. I'm half baked, half Camp Crystal Lake, ready to go Jason on Jake. I got anger like JJ Father with the Barney Miller revolver. I'm nuts like Washington Carver.
Woo, that was nice. Y'all go check the rest of that out. Enjoy this episode. Peace.
against Donald Trump. He, of course, is charged with falsifying documents to cover up hush money payments to an adult film actress, all to influence the 2016 election. Of course, the prosecution calls this an election fraud case, not a hush money case.
Yep, the jury has the case. Watching CNN, jury instructions and deliberation in Trump's criminal trial. So yeah, they wrapped up last night. They were saying how the defense said their closing argument was like 2.5 hours, and then they said the prosecution's was almost 5 hours long. So the jurors have the case. Hopefully there'll be a verdict today, and hopefully Trump goes to jail. That's what I hope. I hope he goes to jail. I hope that fucker goes to jail.
We are just waiting to see how it all goes down. Nevertheless, as I said, today is the day, and history will happen here one way or another.
Minnesota won last night too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they can't win all four.
Right, that's why we were like, it don't even really matter if they win that game. They're not about to win 3 more. Dallas is going to win 1 game. It's just like kind of like...
I mean, it would have been nice if they won and then it was just over, just like Boston.
Right.
You know?
Right. Like at this point, just get it over with, or it should have just been a better series to begin with. Like,
yeah.
You know, you go down 3-0 and then you want to win a game like that's... It's just like, it's inevitable. Like even if they were to win, even if Minnesota were to win the next game, they're not winning. Because in any scenario, like if there was happened to be a game 7, it would be in Dallas anyways. Wait, would it be in Dallas? No, it would be in Minnesota actually, but yeah, Dallas is still gonna win that series.
Yeah.
Did you hear about, Major League Baseball? They're about to integrate Negro League stats into the record books.
Cool.
Ain't that cool as hell?
Yeah.
I wonder who decided that. That kind of came out of no. I mean, I'm sure there's been talks about it, but I haven't heard anything about it. I'm like, man, that's nice as hell. I love playing baseball. I just don't like watching it.
No, we don't bite furniture.
So Chewy's doing good. You know, all the animals are...
So cute, but naughty.
Yeah, he's got a ton of energy. Senator Chris... Oh, I thought that said something. Okay. Yeah, he has a ton of energy. And he's just like always ready to play. And for people that have pugs, you know their appetite is like, what's that word, insatiable?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just always wanting to eat something. Yeah, he's the coolest little thing though. Love him so much. But like I was telling Michelle, like yesterday, I wasn't feeling that great, so it's just like I don't have the energy to like run around and play with him today. I'm staying home today, so. But we'll try to I'll try to give him some energy, a little bit, but
He gets
I'm not gonna be running
fast.
right. I'm not gonna be able to rip and run with him all day, but yeah, I fed him already. Fed Charlie, fed Marley. Charlie's been out already. He shit in the hallway. I didn't have a bag with me, so I had to run back to the apartment real quick, grab a bag, because I heard the elevator open. I'm like, I hope nobody's getting off the elevator and they're going to see. How embarrassing is this?
Right.
It's like not even 5 in the morning yet. But they got signs in the elevators too. Did you see those about the parking?
Yeah.
So.
Because there's like a few residents that just keep parking in that front row. And she told me they have parking spots.
Whoa.
It's not that they're parking there because they don't have a spot in the lot or downstairs.
Yeah.
They're just lazy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, there's somebody that parks in that front row all the time
Mm-hmm.
that actually has a spot in the assigned first row.
Wow.
But she parks
She needs to
in
be
the-
that much closer so she can get upstairs that much quicker because she's that
Yes.
lazy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
And it's all day.
And I bet you, 8 out of 10 of those cars are white people.
I couldn't say. Yeah, I don't know.
Because that sounds like some spoiled entitled type stuff. Well, I can park right here. I can park right here and leave my car here all day.
Like, it was there all weekend. And then I saw it in its assigned spot. That's how I knew it had a spot.
Right. You're like, damn, your car, like what? Yeah, that's
Because
crazy.
I saw it like all weekend when I let Carly out. And then I saw her parking in a spot and walking up.
Yeah,
And I was like, that's the same car.
right.
Like, it has, and I know because it has like things hanging from the
Mhm.
rearview mirror
Mhm.
are the same.
All right.
Because I thought maybe it just happens to be.
The little, what are those called? The
Same.
air fresheners? Those are illegal, actually.
It wasn't an air freshener, but it was. There's some shit dangling there.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's
at
illegal to
First,
hang
I
in your
thought
car.
maybe it's just the same car,
Mm-hmm.
like same model,
Right.
but it had the same stuff in it, and I was like, oh my god, that is lit. It's one thing if you're carrying stuff in. But you're in
Right.
that first row.
Right. Which
It's
is
only
what,
an extra
man, 20
15
feet, 15, 20 feet, yeah.
Jeez.
That's it.
And then it was there
So
all
spoiled.
day, all afternoon yesterday.
Oh, this spot's open. I can park right here. And then they go upstairs
Oh,
for
my
5
God.
hours and
Because I
don't.
saw the lady and the maintenance people like looking at it,
Oh, okay.
and I was like, oh, they probably reported to her that it had been there all weekend.
Yeah, there's notes all in the fucking elevator. I'm like, damn.
So
They're
she's
talking
just-
about towing people and all
So
that
she's
shit.
just gonna call the tow company.
That's gonna be crazy. Somebody's gonna come outside, their car's gonna be gone. They're gonna be mad.
You know
And then
what,
she's gonna be
though?
like, well, you
Well-
should. We told you. And then they're gonna be like, oh, fuck that still. You can't. It's gonna be. You can't tow my car. Well, we put. Oh, I didn't
She's-
see him. Well, you
She's
should have
put
read.
signs up so many
They're everywhere. I'm
times.
like, you can't.
And she's done it before when people were, and then people would stop for a while,
Yeah,
and then she took the signs down, and then they started up again.
right. Yeah, when the cat's away, the mice will. That's how that on. That's crazy.
Because, like, the delivery people can't, there's nowhere for them to park.
Right.
Or, like, maintenance trucks or whatever.
Shit. What they should maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They got to figure out a better system, though. But yeah. Yeah, that's nuts. Peace and blessings. It is hump day. It's Wednesday, May 29th. A couple more days in this month, and then we'll be to June. Yeah. It's a little rainy out here. Well, it's not raining now, but it was raining here in Milwaukee. About 4:36 yesterday. Yeah, I didn't do any podcasting yesterday at all. I didn't record anything. I didn't do anything. I wasn't feeling well. Not like sick, but I just felt, I don't know, felt a little off. So I just pretty much kind of just chilled. And I was in bed probably like 75% of the day. Watched the game and stuff last night. And yeah, just chilled. I don't know what it was. I just felt a little off. It was just weird. It was just weird because you can ask Michelle. I never get sick. I think I've been sick. Me and her have been together almost 9.5 years. I think I've been sick twice. Like where you could say I was sick with a cold. Only 2 times. in the past 9.5 years. I am not exaggerating. I never got COVID, as far as I know. Yep, as far as I know, neither Michelle or I got COVID the entire time. And we were taking the tests and everything, you know, them little rapid tests and all that and shit. And we did all that. I was negative every time, yep. I got lucky with that, I guess, but yeah. So anyways, yeah, I just felt a little off yesterday. So, because, you know, I normally podcast pretty much every day. I think people know that. And this kind of people are probably like, dang, like, why does dude podcast every day? Because I talk a lot. Excuse the keys. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is kind of concerning as how, excuse the keys, just how white dominated, I'm just being brutally honest, how white dominated even podcasting is. I think this is probably about second or third time I done talked about this, but like even last night, I was just going through the phone, just kind of looking to see if there are any other podcasts I was interested in checking out or whatever, you know what I mean? Because I know there's always new people podcasting and stuff, right? I mean, it's just a sea. I mean, there's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of podcasts. But what I'm noticing too, like I was saying the other day, well, I'm gonna pause this just for a second so you don't have to hear the elevator beep 5 times. Yeah, but I was looking and I was just like, damn, man, it's just, cause then you look and you're like, okay, well, I look and see like who are the top podcasters. And you know what I'm saying? It's mostly white people on there. So with that, even like someone like that Tucker Carlson, that bitch ass dude, clearly a racist pig, right? Dude's like a top 5 podcaster on every site I go on, Spotify, Podbean, all that shit. So I'm like, dang. So then people are listening to him. People got stupid downloads. So that means people are interested in the bullshit he's talking about, which then means, so then that has to mean there's a lot of white racist people on these podcasts, either listening or podcasting. And don't fucking be mad at me. That's just what that has to mean. So if you have someone like Tucker Carlson, someone like Joe Rogan, who says some bullshit, some very questionable shit, for people like that and these other like Republican racist podcasters, if they're so far up there in the ratings, that means people are interested in the racist Republican bullshit that he's talking, right? Because if not, his popularity would be lower. So that means people like what he's saying. That's concerning. And I truly believe some of the people that listen to our podcast are probably some white people that don't like what I'm saying, or that don't agree with it and are tuning in just to hear that. You know what I mean? Just to hear me, in their eyes, be wrong about what I'm saying. You know what I mean? There's people like that. They don't like what you're talking about. They don't agree with it, but they'll listen for that reason. You know what I mean? Because they're in disagreement with you and they want to hear, you know, what you're saying negative about them and shit like that. That's all that is. But no, I was just thinking about that, man. It's just like, damn. Right? Watching this Golden Corral commercial, shit's so funny. You know, it's a bunch of white people. Like Golden Corrals, it's like I'm just on my soapbox today. So, you know what I'm saying? Because the worst that could happen to me is they could shut my podcast down or whatever, saying I'm being racist or whatever. But I'm not being racist. I don't do racist things. As a matter of fact, I don't feel I can be racist. I mean, I can, if I was a racist, and I am not. Let's put that out there right now. I just call things out. I call out the injustices. I never let my eyes lie to me. I talk about who runs and controls everything, sometimes with a shittily attitude. Like sometimes white people, they're in that like dictator mode. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's concerning. No, but I was watching this Golden Corral commercial, right? Clearly, that's a white place. It's a white place. It's a white food place. They're on here, this commercial. They're teaching these white people eating food, right? And some of the food that they got was Mexican, right? Not real Mexican food at Golden Corral, but it was supposed to be Mexican food. So these white people are sitting on the commercial trying to roll their R's. You know what I mean? Like candr. Like they don't know how to roll their R's. Like when they say, like when you say chorizo, you say that's how you say it, chorizo. But your white people would be like chorizo. It'd be funny. But so yeah, I'm gonna take the day off. I was feeling off yesterday. I don't know what it was. Like I had got dizzy. Like I got up in the morning and was making coffee, just doing all my basic functions in the morning or whatever. And I went over to the refrigerator, opened the refrigerator. I don't even remember what I was going in there to get now. And then it's all of a sudden like I was just like dizzy almost. You know what I'm saying? Like I was kind of like, you know that we were kind of seeing stars or whatever. You're just kind of lightheaded. You're just kind of almost like fuzzy or blurry. Yeah, I was just like, dang, like what's going on and shit. Yeah, I was dizzy. It only lasted maybe about a minute and a half, and then, you know, I was able to focus back in, but it was like I've never had that happen before. So I was just like, what the fuck? Michelle was like, well, maybe your blood sugar was low. Like, I'm not a diabetic or anything, like, as far as I know. But, and that's the other thing, too, though. When we're speaking of that, like, maybe I should go, I'm not saying go to the hospital. I'm saying I'm fine, but I'm saying maybe I need to go to the doctor more is what I'm saying. Get annual checkups and stuff like that. Because let's just face it, I haven't been to the doctor that much at all. You know, I usually just fight and deal with, you know, any pain I'm feeling or whatever. Like first of all, like I was saying earlier, like I don't get sick. I just don't get sick. I don't know what that is. But that's why I was like yesterday when I got dizzy, I was like, what the hell? Shit kind of fucked me up, you know what I mean? And just had me feeling just fatigued for the rest of the day. But like I said, as far as I know, I'm in, you know, good health and all that. I don't have any thing, you know, to be concerned about. But my point is, you know, should probably go to the doctor more. You know, even at least once a year for a physical checkup or whatever and shit like that. You know? But, yeah. But no, I feel fine. It's just, I'm going to take the day off, though, to stay home. And there's a lot of stuff I need to do around here. But, yeah, that's it. I think Michelle's going to stay home with me, too. Shout her out yesterday. She was taking care of me. was almost like yeah, I just felt a little off yesterday. I'm watching the news. Robert De Niro had went down to the courthouse yesterday. He had did a little speech. You know, Robert De Niro was one of the good ones too. But he was, you know, just basically talking about Trump being an asshole and being guilty and shit, right? And so you had these fucking Trump supporters coming over there heckling him, you know what I'm saying, talking shit to him while he was at his podium talking whatever. So yeah, it's because some of that goes with when I tell you, like, people are when people are arguing about stuff. Like I told you, this world to me, this is my opinion, and I stand firm on it. This is a black versus white world. Because even in that situation, you got Robert De Niro, right? White guy, you know what I'm saying? But he's down. You know what I'm saying? He's down. He's on our side of the track. So when white people see another white person that isn't voting for Trump and that's going to vote for Biden, you know, or that's a Democrat, they get butthurt. They don't like that. They look at that white man like he's a traitor. You know what I'm saying? That's how that'll be. But don't forget what I said about when I said no one likes a criminal. Donald Trump will not be president. He will not win. I'm telling you. Because when the election comes around, he's going to still be fighting court cases. He's still going to be fighting court cases. And like this case today, this state charge, he can't pardon himself. These are state charges. The Fed ones he can. That's why he's so concerned about this state trial. And where's his fucking wife? Dude could potentially go to jail for this charge. This is a state charge. He could go to prison. He's not. He's not. His white privilege would be exercised. He's not going to go to prison, but I wish he did. I wish he would. But everyone, I'm telling you, no one likes a criminal, because he's still going to be going back and forth to court and shit. Like when the election like really rolls around and starts getting like close, people are going to be like, dang, he's still going to court. He's still going back. You know, I thought he was all done. That's how they're going to be sounding. I thought he, oh yeah, Mildred, I thought he was done with those court. He's still, I just can't do it. So they're either going to go on and just vote for, they're going to go on and not vote for dude. I'm telling you, even if it's a small, like he's going to have his supporters that are going to vote for him just cause, you know what I'm saying? Because they're just that dug in. But you're gonna have people here and there jumping ship and either voting for Biden, writing somebody in, or not voting at all. Just like there's gonna be some Biden, some Biden people that don't vote. I think more than any time in any other election season, as far as I've been alive, like I think you're going to see this is going to be the one with the most people staying home or writing other people in or whatever. So, yeah, I'm just sitting here watching the news. Shout out CNN. Yeah, but Trump, his trial is over. So I'm hoping the jury comes back today and they find him guilty. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's going to end up in jail. But it would be nice to see him go to jail. Yep. MLB to add Negro League stats to record books. Nice. Watching CNN, is saying the Major League Baseball is to add Negro League stats to record books. Josh Gibson will now take over multiple all-time career records. Nice, that's good shit. That's good shit. I mean, now it's, you know, it's like kind of, you'll get the notoriety, you know, for the records and stuff like that. But damn, like, but yeah. I'm going to play this video clip. This is one of Donald Trump's clown sons, one of his racist pig asshole sons. Now listen up, listen what he says. He was at, you know, outside the courthouse yesterday, you know, speaking up for his daddy, for his criminal daddy. And listen to what he says. Listen to the white privilege that he knows he has and that he knows his white daddy has. Dude said, and I quote, he said that they were going to beat this charge because they were white and that they were right. Remember, I'm always talking about how Paul Mooney, the great Paul Mooney, comedian, he's always saying, if you're white, you got the complexion for the connection for the collection. Remember the clips where I play the free white and 21? I'm free, white, and 21. I can do what I want. I'm free, white, and 21. Remember that clip I played? It was basically saying if you're, you know, if you're white and 21, you're free to do, say, come and go, treat people, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just flow through life. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. Being privileged and shit. So check this out. This is one of his sons.
Millions and millions and millions of dollars. New York, millions and millions and millions of dollars. And New York deserves so much better than this. And I cannot wait for the day that we win. We will. We're right. The entire country knows this is nonsense. They don't buy it. Apologists to New York, millions and millions and millions. New York, millions and millions and millions of dollars. And New York deserves so much better than this. And I cannot wait for the day that we win. We will. We're right. The entire country knows. We're right. The entire country that we win. We will. We're right. The entire country knows this is nonsense. They don't buy it.
No, the whole country knows you're nonsense and that you're a racist. You fucking asshole. Yeah, that's the Eric Trump. Yep. Y'all heard him. He said they're going to win because they're white and they're right. Yep. And this was a white guy that created this post. So, you know, a lot of times too, on a side note, you know, like the protests and rallies and stuff like that, a lot of times, it doesn't matter what city or state it's in, you know, a lot of times, even if it's for like when Black Lives Matter was going on and stuff like that, and we were marching in the streets and shit, you know, a lot of times when like things will get ruined and damaged or whatever, you know, a lot of times that'd be them little white people coming through. White agitators. They come in from other states, they mix in, they put masks on, cover their face up and shit, and start destroying stuff. And then everyone says Black Lives Matter was out tearing shit up, when in reality it was these white boys coming through, masked up, so you can't see who they are. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be fucking damaged and ruining shit, and then black people will get the shit stick for it. Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah. This racism is out here live and well. That's why I talk about that shit. Yeah. So that's crazy to me that people are okay with a racist being president. I mean, if you're a racist, then it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But, yep. And the pedophiles are just out here bad. All these white pedophiles. Huge pedophile ring. Huge pedophile ring. Biggest pedophile ring. Police have released the mugshots of pedophiles sentenced to 145 years for their involvement in one of the country's biggest ever sex abuse rings. 7 women and 14 men have been convicted of sickening crimes against victims 12 years old and younger. Yes, the 7 women and 14 men have been convicted of sickening crimes against victims 12 years older and younger, had suffered shocking abuse over about almost a decade. This disease they have is something all of us should be studying to one day, hopefully, we can create a cure for it. That's what I'm saying, man. A lot of times it just goes kind of under talked about. You know what I'm saying? If you watch these crime shows, because a lot of y'all listen to, you know, crime podcasts, true crime podcasts and all that shit. Y'all watch the true crime shows. Me and Michelle do. We watch that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Who are most of the killers on there? Whether it's a serial killer or, you know, someone killing one person, who are the majority? I didn't say all. I said who are the majority of the criminals when you watch them shows? Who is the majority? White adult males. They're the majority. Let's play this clip. I got a video clip.
This was a paedophile ring. These are the faces of 21 people that have been convicted today for child abuse. This was a paedophile ring, the biggest that has ever been discovered by West Midlands Police. There were 7 victims and the abuse was described as abhorrent and cruel and lasted for almost a decade. And what is also interesting is that this case has taken 7 years for the investigation and also the trials that have taken place to come to a conclusion. It's the biggest investigation of this kind for West Midlands Police, and some of the victims were younger than 12 at the time of their abuse. Reporting restrictions were put in place during the 3rd trial that ended on the 5th of April, and 3 people have been convicted and 21 people will be sentenced at a later date. The first trial started in January and the second trial ran from September to January this year, convicting a further 9 defendants. The child abuse came to light in 2017 when the police started an operation called Satchel. Officers began working with social services and they tried to safeguard children that were at risk. Police conducted 70 interviews in a quest to bring the offenders to justice. Detective Chief Inspector Paul Drover said this has been a challenging and complex investigation and it is the biggest that we have ever conducted. At the heart of this are 7 children that suffered horrendous abuse at the hands of these people.
Yeah, all white people. There, the picture. This is from the Exposed Racist and Pedophile website. Y'all interested? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 people. And every last one of them is a white caucasoid. These are caucasoids because they're fucking criminal, pedophile, rapist. Yep. Women and men. Yep. Let's see, we got another one here too. Let's see. Here's another one. Is there audio on this one? Okay, so this guy, a 37-year-old special education teacher, sent dick pics to a 14-year-old girl. Brian Michael Kilcoyne, that's Kilcoyn, as in Nancy E. An elementary special education teacher sent dick pics on social media to an undercover investigator posing as a 14-year-old girl. Let's see this bit.
Facebook. Facing sex crime charges, accused of sending inappropriate. Teacher is facing sex crime charges, accused of sending inappropriate photos to an undercover investigator in Vermont, who he thought was a 14-year-old girl. According to the Hartford Police Department, Brian Michael Kilcoyne of Bozeman, Montana, contacted an undercover investigator online who was posing as a young girl this past October. They say he sent sexually explicit photos. Kilcoyne is a special education teacher at an elementary school in Montana.
Not no more,
Police in Montana arrested him after being contacted by Hartford Police.
some of these social media platforms, you don't know who you're talking to, whether it's Kik or Facebook Messenger or Snapchat. Predators use that to find their prey, their victims. I think some of this is about parents educating their children, communicating with their children.
Kilcoyne is being held on $200,000 bail. The investigation is continuing in Montana in collaboration with Homeland Security and Internet Crimes Against Children. Sex crime charges, accused of sending inappropriate.
And you know what else too? Sometimes these child pedophiles and child rapes, sometimes they'll be serial killers too, though. You know what I mean? They'll be serial killers too. So a lot of times when white dudes, when they grow up, like when they're young, they'll be like killing and hurting animals and shit like that, bullying people, and then they end up becoming serial killers. Yep. Oh yeah, too, that little punk Justin Bieber was saying the N-word. Little fucker, little creep. I knew I didn't like that little punk, little Justin Bieber, little racist pig. Thinking he can say the N-word or something? Check this shit out. Alright, here we go. This is Justin Bieber.
That's just straight. Why are black people afraid of chainsaws? Don't even say it. Don't say it. Run, nigga, nigga, nigga. That's just straight. Why are black people afraid of chainsaws? Don't even say it. Don't say it. Run, nigga, nigga, nigga.
You can say motorcycle too.
That's just straight. Why are black people afraid of chainsaws? Don't even say it. Don't say it. Run, nigga, nigga, nigga.
You can say motorcycle.
Play it one more time for the people in the back that didn't either hear it or don't believe it. I don't use AI or none of that bullshit. This is a video clip. This is from TMZ. It says Justin Bieber used to be unhinged. Used to be? Nah.
That's just straight. Why are black people afraid of chainsaws? Don't even say it. Don't say Run, it. Nigga, 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 nigga.
You can say motorcycle too.
Yep. Don't y'all like Justin Bieber and shit, right? Whites, y'all love him. Well, he's a little racist pig. Let me play it one more time. This is Justin Bieber.
Why are black people afraid of chainsaws? Don't even say it. Don't say Run, nigga, nigga, nigga.
You can say motorcycle too.
Mm-hmm. On here talking shit. Fucking Justin Bieber, you little asshole. And you know the crazy thing? People are going to be mad at me for calling Justin Bieber an asshole. They're going to be more mad at me for saying that than what he was saying. Yup. And Mexico is deporting Americans. I love it. Because it's probably most white people that are getting sent back. So now they can know how it feels. And then we got this too. This is a pedophile report. Michael Allen Richardson is 37 years old and wanted to rape his own children and send them to school like nothing happened. Yep. For real, like, why aren't these stories ever boosted on X? 31-year-old Southern Indiana man charged with child molestation and incest. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to find a clip on that. His name is Michael Allen Richardson. He's 37 years old and wanted to rape his own children and send them to school like nothing happened. Yeah, for real, like, you don't hear about that stuff this much. That's one of the reasons I do it. You know what I mean? Ooh, I thought this would be funny. One more time.
This because I feel so bad when I do it. The other day, this white guy Snapchatted me, and he was like, hey, do you want to hang out sometime? And I was like, yeah, sure. Can you send me a picture of you? Because I don't.
Yeah, white girls like black men nowadays. Yeah, the white guys are playing and stuff. White women. Michelle even told me that. She was like, they're just playing. They're just like really nothing to them. They're just kind of. And we're not saying there's not cool white dudes out here. There's some smooth, cool white cats. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of them are just corny. Just hillbilly-ish. Like, no woman's going to be attracted to that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't know who he was. And he sent me a picture, and he's white as can be, and I'm like, I can't. I just can't. It's not my fault, okay? So I just didn't answer him, and now he's Snapchatting me 20 times, and I just don't know how to tell him that I will never date him because he's white, and I can't date white guys anymore because I'm so stuck on black guys.
Yeah, some white dudes, they hate it. They hate when their women date black men or just any other race of man. They fucking, their blood boils. They hate it. They absolutely hate it. Here's one for you. North Carolina mom, 45, and son, 25, arrested and charged with incest.
Gross.
A North Carolina mother and her adult son were charged with incest in Asheville, North Carolina, according to multiple reports. The Citizen Times reported Friday, September 9th, that Melissa Nell Ketchens, 45, and son Sean Thomas Pfeiffer, 25, each face one felony incest charge after arrest warrants alleged they had sex. So I was just saying, I ain't, trying to make everything racial, but like, goddamn, man. Like, white mom, white son having sex. Like, come on. That's some... Yep, that's the type of stuff some of them would be doing. Yep, straight up weirdo shit. Slavery, what says this? Oh, okay. Wow. If this ain't racist. Let me read this post. Because I was reading some of the comments off the post that I just read about the North Carolina mom and the son having sex. I was reading these comments off this post about this white mom and son having sex with each other. And then I see this in the comments. I see this. So I'm going to go on and assume that whoever wrote this comment is a racist. This Dalton Hamburger, yeah, he doesn't have a profile picture either, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be hiding behind there and talk shit.
Yeah.
So this says, I'm going to read the thing. So this is from Dalton Hamburger. It's clearly some bogus ass profile because they don't even have a picture. So it says, replying to at I See Racist and at Pascal JB3. This person says, this is their words, slavery was so much better for blacks. Like, he comes off talking bullshit. He says, slavery was so much better for blacks. They weren't idle, so their devious minds weren't always thinking of mischief. They weren't homeless. Their needs were taken care of, and they learned a skill and how to respect others. A win-win for everyone. And then they have a picture that I don't know where they found it from. It says, how to train your nigger. And there's a white man whipping a black man. The black man's clearly like tied up. His arms are tied up, so he's like on a post or whatever. And then you can see the blood coming off his back. So some white racist pig took the time out to create this. They took the time out to create this and do all this shit. And then, but like I always say, people are going to be more upset with me for talking about this and exposing it than they will be at the person that created this post. And that's sad.
Right.
That's sad. That's sad. Yep. I'll stop talking about race when white people stop doing bullshit like this and thinking it's funny and hiding behind these message boards talking shit. Yep. So y'all go look that out. Dalton Hamburger. Go on. It's on Twitter. Yep. It's craziness. So we got another follower. Who is this person?
Wait, where?
Right here, baby.
Oh, sorry. Good Pods HQ is now following you. Nice. I don't know who that is.
I don't either. Says Good Pods. The global community of podcast lovers. The good reads for podcasts. Follow friends to discover and share podcasts. Followed by THC True Hollywood Crime. Shout them out. We haven't listened to them in a while. They're from Wisconsin, or one of the girls is. Yep. Yeah. So they're following us. Nice. They have 100,000 followers. Okay. Yeah, that's gross. People are gross. Yeah, that's that renter's mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's not mine, then I'm not cleaning it up, I'm not picking it up, I'm not worrying about it, type shit. This isn't my house. It's just an apartment. But you're adding to all the. We're talking about, we went to, down to the basement garage, to get in the car, and when you get off the elevator down there, there's looked like someone had spilled
cereal bowl,
like a little bowl of cereal or whatever. There was milk, and it looked like maybe Lucky Charms or something like that, right? So it's not a huge spot, but a spot, the cereal spilled out the bowl with the milk. So it's just on the ground as soon as you get out the elevator. So it's just whoever did that, why wouldn't you? And it looks like one of them situations where maybe it spilled, maybe they were holding stuff and it spilled or whatever. But go back and clean it up.
Right.
It was a small enough spot where they could have just, boom, you know what I mean? It probably took 10 seconds just to. But like we said, it's that mentality oh, this ain't my apartment building. Like you were saying, oh, Paco will come down here and clean it up. Clearly, no, Paco ain't coming down there to clean it up. Because the fries sat there for 3 fucking weeks, and guess who ended up sweeping the shit up? Me. I took our broom from our apartment down there and swept the fries that were sitting by the elevator door in the garage where we parked for a good 3 weeks. There were fries just sitting there. Then we're like, well, at least we know there's no rats down here, because they would have definitely come to eat that. I mean, them fries were sitting there for a good 3 weeks. So I just got sick of looking at it. Every time you get off the elevator, I'm like, is no one else bothered by this? So I went on and grabbed one of our brooms and the dustpan and took that shit down there, swept it up, and then left the dustpan in the lobby. The broom and the dustpan down there. So people could see it and be like, oh. You call it passive aggressive or whatever, but that for me in that situation, because I know how I am, and it's already I shouldn't even needed to do that. So if somebody were to say something, I'm automatically gonna be on some fuck off type shit, because I shouldn't have to be doing this anyway. I brought my broom down here and dustpan, because I'm not gonna get into it. Ain't like I ain't gonna go knocking on the manager door down there and be like, yo, like, and being all shittily about it. You know what I mean?
And I can't figure out in our building, is it the younger people that are like that? Is it everybody? You know, like, I don't want to assume it's just younger people, but
safe bet.
I mean, they tend to be the ones that don't care.
Safe bet.
Right?
If there's 10 people, I'm just throwing numbers. If there's 10 people that are nasty and like fucking shit up around there and being messy, 8 of them are young, and the other 2 will be older. Mm-hmm. I say 8 out of 10. Yeah, you're younger. That's that renter's mentality. That's just like, because a lot of times too, you have situations where you have people that move, and this might be their first apartment. They've been living with mom and dad forever. They go to college or whatever it is. They're moving out. They're 19, 20 years old. Mom and dad have been doing everything, picking up after them, cleaning up after them, washing their clothes, making their dinner, doing literally everything but wiping their ass for them. And then when they move out into the apartment, they don't know how to do anything. They don't clean anything up. Thank God for dishwashers. Because I don't think these kids know. I don't even think they know what a sponge is. I bet our neighbors are probably, because they probably hear our water running a lot. They're probably like, man, they wash dishes a lot over there. Yup, you should too. Not you. I'm saying they should too. I ain't trying to have no mice or no fucking rats up in that place. None of that shit. It's time to make the donuts. Yeah, y'all, I'm playing hooky today though. I already called work. I told me feel better, get better. Oh, there's old boy across the street.
He has a new blanket.
He has a new blanket. Look at the white boy just walked right around him. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Right. I mean, you don't want to wake him up.
Right, you're not going to be... Right, I mean, that's all you can kind of do unless you're going to stop and be like, hey, you know, are you good? Can I help? And I'm sure someone... Let's see what happens here. I'm not making a race. There's a white lady. She looks like she's going to Planet Fitness. She's walking past him. Just walked past him. But she did give a look. And I'm going to assume she probably works out kind of on a regular. So I'm sure that's not the first time she's seen him laying there.
Right.
It's just sad to see that, though.
That's his spot.
Ain't that sad to see that, though?
So,
and
like,
that's
if you're a regular down here, if you're here every day,
yeah,
you know that's his spot.
Right.
He wakes up, you know, like, usually like around 10 o'clock he's gone. Right.
Let's see what happens here. Last one. The brother's going to look down like, damn. See, he's going to get, see.
And
he's showing a little more concern because, like,
some people look to make sure he's breathing.
That
think,
too.
You know,
that's sad. Dude's just laying on a straight up ass cement, y'all. I should take a picture of that and put it on our.
I mean, heat does blow up, so it's
he gets mad.
No, it's probably like the best spot because it's warm.
Oh hell yeah! Because I think there's a heat thing under there.
Yeah.
But the summertime's coming, so he won't have to worry about cold weather for the park. That's what I was saying. If I was ever homeless, I'd have to get out somewhere west.
Yeah.
California, something like that, where you don't have to really worry about rain.
Yeah. I love you.
I will. I'll wait for you to get in. Yeah, I'll be liking to wait until she gets in to the building. I got Charlie with me. Let him get another pee out or whatever. Took a nice dump this morning, so that's good. Yeah, that's sad, man. There's a guy laying here. This on Plankington and was Wisconsin. Dude's just on the ground, just laying there, like that's become his spot. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad to see. I mean, it's like, what's a person supposed to do when like people are walking past? I mean, and I'm sure I would hope that it's a safe bet to say that people probably approach him and be like, hey, you know, you good? Do you need anything or whatever? You know what I'm saying? But it's just sad to see that, man. Sad to see that. And I know a lot of times, sometimes, you know, people would be having like mental health issues or whatever we're calling it nowadays or whatever. You know, maybe drug or alcohol stuff they need to deal with. You know, a lot of times people don't have family support or whatever. You know, and it's not always because you've burned bridges or whatever. So, like, sometimes maybe your family is, you know, dead. I just read a story last night. I didn't know anything about that. I'm gonna do a little more research, and so I thought it was pretty crazy that Anthony Edwards, that plays for Minnesota Timberwolves, I guess dude was motherless, fatherless, all of that. Like, he didn't have grandparent, none of that shit. The dude was just out there on his own. So I want to look up and see his story and see like who raised him and stuff like that. I don't think it was a fake post, but I always like to, because sometimes when you see and hear stories, you're like, whoa, hell no, there's no way that shit's real. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that, because that's a success story. You know what I'm saying? No father, no mother, no grandparents. Yeah, that's, you know, you have no guidance. So yeah, I want to look into that Anthony Edwards story and see what his upbringing was like. Yeah, because I read an article, they were saying he had no mom, no dad, no grandparents around or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I took the day off, like I was saying. I'm saying it now for a couple times, man. I woke up yesterday. I didn't feel sick, like, you know, cold, because like I was saying, I hardly ever get sick. But yesterday, like, I woke up. I kind of woke up kind of quickly, though. So I woke up and stuff, and then got in the shower, like, pretty much, like, right away, right? And I don't know if it was maybe because I took a real hot shower or whatever. I don't know what it was, but, like, I got out and got dressed and all that stuff or whatever. Took the dog outside, and then came back up, made coffee and all that stuff. And then when I had opened up the refrigerator. I don't remember what I was even going in there to get anymore. Opened up the refrigerator, and then I just like got dizzy. Just got dizzy, and like I just like, cause you know I was leaning over in the refrigerator to grab something, and then I just felt like this dizzy spell. So I like, you know, sat up all the way straight, and then I was just kind of looking around, and like I was seeing kind of double. Well, not double, but like stuff was kind of like, you know, not clear. So then I just kind of like bagged up and kind of leaned over the counter in the kitchen, and took about a minute for like to be able to refocus. I was like, man, what the fuck is this? Yeah, but like whatever it was went away, like, but it was like I've never had that happen to me before. So I was just like, man, what the fuck? So yeah, you know, that's, you know. But then I just, like I said, I ended up feeling weak. I just felt weak. And so I just kind of ended up just laying around a lot yesterday. Watched the basketball game and stuff like that. And just chill, you know what I mean? So just gonna take the day off and just relax. Chill, just make sure I feel better. But definitely got to start getting to the doctor more, you know, just for annual checkups and stuff like that, because I am getting older, you know what I mean? So it's important to make sure that I know what's going on with my body. So I got to stop. As I'm talking about being healthier, I'm about to go buy cigarettes and shit. But at least I don't drink and all that kind of stuff, or do drugs and shit like that. But yeah, I was just like, man, what the hell? Why am I dizzy? Yeah, but so about to get into this store and grab a little shit I need and then get back home. But with that, yeah, I hope life's treating everyone well. Yeah, I didn't do any podcasting yesterday. I don't know, and if people have noticed, like I pretty much podcast every day. You know what I mean? Because I kind of look at it like the equivalent of like a radio show, in a, you know, because radio show, you know, they do shows every day. You know what I'm saying? And like on Podbean, I don't know what recording, you know, thing people use for their podcast, but like I use the Podbean one to do all my recording and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And you can only do an hour and a half, you know, each recording, so you got to pay attention to that. But man, I'm having a great time podcasting. All, like I said, I have a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to use my platform for spreading information and talking about things that have affected me and like my life. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. Like people that are interested in talking about things or what, like, you know, get a podcast. It's not expensive. I think some people don't podcast because they think it's expensive or it costs a lot. It really don't. Because all you got to do is get your little equipment, your little microphone. You don't even need like those mixer boards and all that stuff for like recording and editing and doing all. You don't need all that stuff. You can use your laptop, use your phone. I do 90% of my recordings on my phone. On my phone. You know what I'm saying? I have a microphone, my laptop, you know what I'm saying, and my phone. That's what I use to record. I don't have all this elaborate shit and all this stuff. So I had to buy those couple of things and then pay for my, you know, subscription, my monthly subscription. That's it. Yeah, but I'm about to get into this gas station, grab these couple little things I need, and get back home. Looking forward to a nice chill weekend. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the weather will be nice, because the last few weekends have been busy, because like we've had Mother's Day. My brother's birthday was April 30th, so we celebrated that, and then my nephew had a birthday, so a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Every weekend we've had an event, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a birthday or Mother's Day and stuff like that. So, and then my birthday. So I'm looking forward to this weekend, just chilling, man. I mean, chilling. We're doing a lot of podcasts. Be looking for a lot of podcasts this weekend between today and Sunday. All right, I'm about to get in here. Y'all come in here with me. See what this experience is like. Hold on, Charlie. I'm going to go in here and get cigarettes, and then I will let you out. I'll be right back, bro. Yeah, I don't mind bringing like Charlie to like the gas station with me or whatever if I gotta run in real quick, but like I can never understand people that like take their pets and shit to like the grocery store and leave them in the car while they go in there and shop for 45 minutes. Yeah, I never understood that shit. People be doing some weirdo stuff out here sometimes. That loud ass noise. That's how fucked up it is at these gas stations. People be stealing shit. When you open up the fucking refrigerators or whatever to get a juice or whatever, this loud ass noise goes off. That's crazy. shit. Super-sized Reese's cup. There's 6 of them in there. That motherfucker's $4.59. Ridiculous. Morning. Just 1 pack of Newport 100s. Oh, I need my ID. Hold up. Sorry about that. Come on. Oh. Thanks. Thank you. Have a good one. Yep. See you next time. Yep. Damn, somebody left a baseball glove over here. That's a nice ass baseball glove. Ooh. Speaking of that, man, I'm gonna get an I wonder if my brother, I'm gonna have to check in with my brother, cause he like plays softball on softball leagues and stuff like that, and I had missed some of them, you know what I'm saying, being locked up and all that shit. So I'm looking forward to maybe playing softball this year, maybe. I don't know if that stuff has started yet. No, I don't think softball leagues have started yet. Oh, maybe they have, actually. They probably have. We probably missed out on that. But yeah, I love playing softball, baseball. I just don't like watching that shit because it's too slow. Baseball is too slow. And that's why a lot of white guys like baseball though too. Is because it's easier to be good at baseball. You don't have to be super overly athletic. You don't have, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to be good at baseball. Like your hand-eye coordination has to be like excellent. You know what I'm saying? The timing to hit that ball. You know, you got a ball coming in 100 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? You got to be, so that, like, it takes skill. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, in like baseball, you don't have to be super overly athletic. Like football and basketball, shit like that, you gotta have some athleticism, you gotta have some speed, some coordination, all that kind of stuff. And in baseball, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's a little easier to be good at baseball. Because there's people that play baseball in the major leagues, like they'll be having like a 220 batting average, but they're good as hell. You know, they're great defensive players. You know what I mean? So you kind of trade in the offense for the defense. But yeah. Shit, that gas station, man, almost $5 for a fucking Reese's cup. That's ridiculous. That's why I've been like I'll be saying, like, a lot of times, like, I won't buy that stuff. The only time I usually stop at them gas or like grab a little snack is if like I get off of work and I haven't eaten anything. Like if I didn't eat breakfast or whatever that morning, didn't eat lunch or whatever, you know, sometimes like I'll stop on the way home. If I gotta stop at the gas station or some shit like that, I'll grab like a candy bar or a little sweet treat or whatever just to get something in my stomach. But man, dude, $5, and they'll say that part of the reason that they charge so much at these gas stations is because they try to call it being convenient. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing convenient about that shit. Paying $5 for that's crazy. And then you're just gonna eat and shit it out. You know what I'm saying? So your money has been going down the toilet, literally. Passing out at y'all familiar with Point C's Pub? They got the best chicken wings in the city of Milwaukee to me, are the places that I've had chicken wings from, you know what I'm saying? But they don't do carryouts, and they're questionable, like as far as being racist and stuff like that. And also, the owner of that place, I don't know if he still owns it or if he sold it or whatever, but the guy that either owns it or used to own it is a white fella. He's a pedophile. Yeah. Because the reason I come to find that out, I think I might have said this once before, I had kind of noticed that. This was probably maybe about, man, had to be at least a good 5-6 years ago, easily. When I used to go in to see my PO and shit, because I don't have physical, like, in-person meetings with my PO anymore. I'm on low risk now. I call my PO once every 3 months. That's how we do our meetings, over that, like, that Google thing or whatever. You go on there, you know what I'm saying, and it's like video, you know, but that's it. I don't go into the office or nothing like that. Like, I just call her from my house, you know what I'm saying? It's like video on the screen, and that's it. And we talk for a few minutes, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah, and then that's it. So that's why I was saying, like, I could be doing all kinds of shit if I want to, but I choose not to. I ain't got time to be fucking up, going back to jail. I ain't got time to be smoking weed, drinking, and all that shit. Like, I've come so close, you know what I'm saying, to getting off this paper. I've been on parole since April 8th, 2013. So y'all add that up. Y'all go on and add that up. What's that add up to? You know what I'm saying? And I have not messed up. I haven't been back to jail. I haven't reoffended. Because I don't do the shit I ain't supposed to be doing. My discipline game is something to be copied after. My discipline is excellent. All right, I'm gonna let Charlie out here real quick. Come on, bro. Let you out, and then we're going up, and we chilling. Okay, hold on. Come on, bro. Ooh, big guy. Peace.
Do you really want the best for me? Coast. Are you happy when niggas testing me?
Thanks for listening to today's episode. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until the next one, do something good for somebody. Peace. Enough said. Back to this music.
You just trying to figure out my recipe. You will never get it, just bounce, nigga. Just pressing me, God. Like calisthenics, he got a lot of sets. Get shot out of breath, right with them Prada steps. Rather give you some game, homie, to get a lot of checks. Cause if you mob it, my nigga, you know you gotta rep. You can't rap. Bitch ass nigga get you a can pack. Send them a letter, envelope filled up with anthrax. Telling the homies they gotta grind. I'm telling the homies they gotta shine. Take out your time, figure out what's on your mind. If hindsight is foresight, why do you need a line? Yeah. And what is your end game? Couple niggas who some got them a pen game. Still end up in the pen. Yeah, fuck it, we insane. Dior bucket up in the Porsche, thin chain. Nice sweatsuit, my niggas some thin frames. All my niggas winning, of course, is my end game. Ghost.
That little pain I was feeling, that buried the hurt. That just made my heart cold and very alert. Yeah. I think I'm mad at him, I throw him a smirk. I can start killing niggas, I go on a spurt. Before I had the deal, I was already on. Before they crack them open, they already gone.
Now that's a mixtape.
Thanks for listening, y'all. We appreciate the support.
Check my numbers online. We've been selling names before we made it high. Benjamins took us up out of here first try. Big black and blacks almost made my mama cry. My life is a movie, Wi-Fi screen. Since I was a juvie, the gun in my jeans. If niggas step to me, I'ma lay them out clean. Sipping on deuces. Donnie, shake it out, silverback.